Do you like a noodle, Barbara? Do you like a noodle buddy? We do. Hello my loves and welcome back to the channel. And if it's your first time here, hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
Together we are
those vegan guys.
Jason has a shard of sunlight on his face, thereby proving he's not a vampire.
True.
Just in case anyone was wondering. Right, we are carrying on with our Veganuary shopping vlogs. So we've already done Tesco, Aldi and Lidl. In our opinion, one of the best, Tesco, and two of the cheapest, Aldi and Lidl.
Yes.
Today we're going to do Sainsbury's. Now, bit of a tip. I don't know what the word is. I think it's like a key store.
Right.
So Ashton here, which is where we are at the moment, Ashton underline, Sainsbury's is a key store. If that's the word. Because I remember asking management at Oldham why Oldham didn't get as much in as Ashton.
Mm-hmm.
And they said it's a whatever
the word is.
Yeah. So it's worth finding out what your key stores are locally and going to the one that gets the most stuff, really, because our Oldham one has gone a bit downhill.
It has without a shadow of a doubt. It's gone downhill, and anybody who is local to this neck of the woods that we're in, that's shopping vegan and plant-based, I'm pretty sure would say the same thing. I think sometimes people think of Sainsbury's and kind of put it in the same sort of price range as M&S, but they're definitely not up there.
No.
But at the same time, they're not as cheap as Aldi and Lidl, although just like Tesco's, they are doing a lot of the price matching.
Yeah, so when it comes to their own brand frozen vegan stuff, for example, as we'll show you towards the end of this vlog, their prices are great.
Yeah.
Like really, really good. So as always, we're going to show you as much as we can. We're not going to show you everything because that takes the fun away from shopping. You want to be able to go in and make your own discoveries.
If you're a fan of shopping, and as we've said, Paul is very much so, it's we've said it in other shopping vlogs, it's a little bit of an adventure sometimes, to go in and find something completely new that we've never covered in a vlog, you've never seen before, and you've got that exclusivity of being the one to be like, hey, look what I found. So like Paul said, we show you a lot, but we don't show you everything.
Yeah. Now, near the very beginning of this segment, it will have come up telling you when the shopping started. So I hope you took note if you're not into these car chats. And let's go in and show you what is in Sainsbury's in Ashton-under-Lyne, which I believe is one of their key stores. Got to start in the fruit and veg section with Sainsbury's is yet another one of those that does an offers every week, but also has a huge range of fabulous fresh fruits and vegetables. You don't need us to show you them, so onward. Like most of the other supermarkets, when it comes to sliced breads, they've got like a Stamford Street loaf there for 50p, clearly marked vegan. They're soft white toasty, extra thick, 75p, clearly marked vegan. They've got a medium and a thick wholemeal, again 75p and clearly marked vegan. But a lot of the big names are as well, but it's always good to see that own brand is clearly marked. And here, like many others, it clearly is. It would be remiss of us not to catch these cakes, because they're Sainsbury's own brand, Plant Pioneers chocolate cake and lemon cake, $3.75 each. We've had them both and they're lovely. And what we didn't show you is you can get like breakfast muffins and wraps and pita breads and all sorts, clearly marked vegan. But those cakes are truly delicious. We haven't spotted this before, but it's organic. It's $4.50, but it's $3.75 if you've got a Nectar card. Creative Nature, free from gluten, dairy and nuts. Brownie mix, and flip it over, promise. Clearly marked vegan on the side there, and you just have to use dairy-free spread and water to make it up. So that's pretty cool. Lots of basic jams, strawberry, blackcurrant and raspberry. They're all 89p, clearly marked vegan. We're a bit snobby when it comes to jam. We usually get this one, the blackcurrant conserve. Taste the difference. £2.60, but it's gorgeous. And of course, it's clearly marked right there. Quite a great selection of peanut butters as well, including their own Stamford Street one, clearly marked vegan, and 99p a jar. Looks like that, see. So in the chilled aisles, there's this free from section, and there's quite a bit of stuff in there that's vegan, but it's not all vegan. However, they do have, you know, they have the spray cream and desserts, coconut collab, custard, choc pots and yogurts. Plenty of different cheeses from their own kind of vegan spreadables and blocks. Is that vegan? Yeah. So they've got like a mature cheddar for £2.60, and then they've got a lot of Violife and cheese. I'm going to get another one of these. These little garlic spreadable pots are fantastic for doing your own homemade garlic bread with a muffin. £1 though. Absolute bargain. They've got Cathedral City cheeses, and then there's some other stuff that's, you know, just free from gluten, that's not necessarily vegan. But there are two big vegan sections here with a lot of different Quorn stuff and squeaky bean stuff, Vivera, salmon fillet, and a lot of this Quorn stuff isn't actually vegan, it's just vegetarian, so you have to watch out for stuff like that. When Quorn is vegan, it always says very clearly on the front, usually it will say like vegan chicken free slices, whereas that says vegetarian ham slices, not vegan. Probably got egg in there. Lots of different tofu, including their own tofu, £1.33 for a 300 gram block, and at the moment it's 3 for 2 Nectar price, so you could get 3 blocks of that for £2.66.
Bargain.
Absolute bargain. 900 grams.
Top shelf over here. The best bacon that you can get, best vegan bacon that you can get.
We think anyway, which is that one, Levy, £3.50. Next to this isn't bacon, which is also £3.50. Richmond streaky strips, £2.30. They're on 3 for 2. Richmond back bacon rashers, and then there's a whole load of sausages, Richmond again, and Sainsbury's own Plant Pioneers Cumberland sausages.
I don't know if this is new or if it's just the new packaging.
It's the new packaging. I've never seen them do beef mince before.
That's what I was saying.
£3.50.
Yeah. And of course down here they've got the Kievs that we had last night.
Yeah, you'll see in our meals vlog on Tuesday. But word up, gorgeous.
£4.95 or 3 for 2.
Yeah. Vivera down there at the bottom. I don't think the only Vivera product I've ever not liked is the salmon, and that's because it was too realistic. But it was good, you know, if you ever liked salmon. The vegetarian butcher, really good stuff as well. Pieces and chicken breast and southern fried chicken. So yeah, quite a lot of chilled stuff. Really good to see. And a lot of it on 3 for 2 at the moment. And if you don't make your own coleslaw, you can of course get Plant Pioneers coleslaw here from Sainsbury's, £1.30. It's actually quite lovely. We've had it a few times, and it's pretty much always on the shelf with all the other non-vegan coleslaws, shall we say. There it is, £1.30. They used to do a very special garlic bread, 2 really big pieces. However, these were the original ones that we used to get from here. Clearly marked vegan, £2 for 4 garlic ciabatta breadsticks. Whack them in the air fryer for 10 minutes. Serve them with your pasta. Absolutely gorgeous. And pretty much always in store. Some stores. You're always guaranteed to be able to get a cheap gravy. This one, Stamford Street gravy granules, is clearly marked vegan and 40p. 40p. But of course they've got all the classics as well, and our very favourite, which is Arbisto onion gravy granules. Yes, it's £3.80, but to us it's worth every penny because it's gorgeous. And they do a lot of, you know, like bouillon and lots of these veggie fillers from Paxo are again clearly marked vegan, as of course are the Plant Pioneers Mediterranean or Middle Eastern veg fillers, which are fantastic for if you're doing stuffed peppers or anything like that.
Do you want to mention this for anybody that's new to the world of vegan?
Yeah, you might hear people talking about nooch. It's just a cheats way of saying nutritional yeast. Plenty of loads of B12 in this. It looks like fish food, tastes a bit like a mix between it's kind of cheesy and nutty nooch. Really good sprinkled on pastas and stuff. How much is it? £4.
Yeah.
But it lasts ages. So if you ever hear anyone talking about nooch, that's what they mean. Buy some. Try it on your pasta. Trust us. Plenty of vegan spreads as well to be getting on with. Got the Flora plant butter, dairy free pure. The best spreadable in our opinion is the Naturally Lovely Vitalite, one of the original vegan spreads, and plenty of Flora. And they've even got the Lurpak plant-based. But honestly, if it was a choice, we would say go for that. If you want a buttery taste, that over the Lurpak. The Lurpak's nice, but it doesn't taste as good as the Naturally. And they had the blocks in here at Christmas for £1.50. I bought 2. We smashed them both. I'll not be judged. They've got the Naturally block there. It's still only £1.60, but they've also got the Flora blocks as well, salted and the unsalted. And as you can see, far cheaper than dairy butter. Because we've shown them in a lot of our other vlogs, we thought we'd show you as well that Sainsbury's do their own packet rices, 65p, spicy Mexican, golden vegetable, mushroom, Caribbean style. That goes up a bit in price, that's 95p. Ancho and lime, I didn't check that one. Yep, it's vegan. Korean, spiced coconut, yes, vegan. Loads of different packet rices, and you know, when you can't be bothered, you're coming home from an hard day at work, you just want to whack something in the microwave for 2 minutes. There you go, job's a good one, right there. Right, onward. Did you know that a lot of the Patax cooking sauces are marked vegan? But look at these as well, never seen these before. £2.25 with your Nectar card. Meals in minutes. Aromatic vegetable biryani, potato and cauliflower curry, and tarka dal, all clearly marked vegan, right there in a big word at the top. So, you know, 65p rice and a £2.25. You've got a meal for £3 for 2 people, easy. Get a naan bread as well, you're sorted. But yeah, do check your sauces. Some of the sauces are clearly marked vegetarian, but when you check the ingredients, they're quite clearly vegan. So that's always worth looking at. Right, onward. Just in case you never spotted them before, you can get a couple of different kinds of Astonish cleaning products in Sainsbury's for £1.30. However, in places like B&M and Home Bargains, you can usually get them for £1. But they do have the Zesty Citrus White Vinegar, which is fantastic for cleaning glass. And they've got the Apple Burst Mould and Mildew Blaster for £1.50. And like always with Astonish products, clearly marked cruelty free and vegan. Always lovely to see. Do you like a noodle, Barbara? Do you like a noodle, Buddy? We do. These ones are gorgeous. £1.5 Nectar price. Soon Veggie Cup noodle, clearly marked vegan. Really, really good. They also do these Shin Cup noodles, which are slightly spicier but really good, and again clearly marked vegan. They're 90p each. And they do these 5-pack of packs of noodles that you cook in a pan at home. £4 Nectar price, £5 without, clearly marked vegan and gorgeous. You'll find a lot of the Stamford Street tinned vegetables. For example, Stamford Street baked beans, 27p, are clearly marked vegan. And they're really good. Even their tins of new potatoes in water, again, are clearly marked vegan, and they're only 36p. So do have a good look while you're in here. But you can even get things like jackfruit in water. Jackfruit is a great alternative to pork. Whoa, beast pudding. I love beast pudding, me. Jay's not so keen. So yeah, check out your tins. Lots and lots of them are clearly marked vegan, and always really good to see. Right, onward again. I can't believe they've already put Easter eggs out. They've done it in every supermarket, but it's good to see that there's a huge range of Easter eggs, and there's a huge range of vegan chocolate bars and vegan chocolate treats, and Booja and Taste the Difference Free From, and Rhythm 108, one of our favourite chocolate bars, creamy coconut, only £1.20. Get three of them. Yeah, great selection of. It's in the Sainsbury's Free From section. Really good chocolate selections, chocolate bars, and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, fabulous to see. For those of you who like a crisp, Sainsbury's own ready salted are clearly marked vegan, £1.20 for a bag of 6, and their salt and vinegar are clearly marked vegan as well. Again, £1.20. But when it comes to Seabrooks, most of them except for the cheese ones are clearly marked vegan. Even the prawn cocktail, look, vegan approved, says so right there. They're £1.45, but they're worth it. So yeah, well worth having a look at the snack selections, and on we go. Hey choice maker, choose non-dairy. There's plenty here to choose from of vegan milks, loads of them in fact, including their own silken smooth soya, 99p or 85p.
The unsweetened is 85p, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good, and it's fortified with calcium, iodine, vitamin D and B12. As far as we can see, all of the Kellogg's wheats, apart from the frosted ones, are clearly marked vegan. That's the raisin, the blueberry, the mixed berries and the plain. What about the choco ones, Jay?
Oh, let's have a quick look.
Bet they're not.
No, they're vegetarian, but what I did notice is just at the side, I know people have got varied opinions on Nestle, we're not here to judge that right now. Red berry wheat, shredded wheat, vegan, £1.75 with your Nectar card.
Yep. And which is the one you normally have?
This is my favourite here, or one of my favourites, which I have quite regularly.
True story, he does.
And that's £3.25. They sell it at Tesco as well, and you can get it cheaper sometimes, but it's really nice.
Yep.
And as I've not tried the other two, so I can't vouch for them, but all in the fuel range, they're all marked vegan.
Oh, they are, of course.
Yeah, but I've stuck with this one because it's great.
So, superberry and a peanut crunch. And what's that one? Chocolate chunks.
Yeah.
Lovely. And yeah, there's lots of cereal options, including, what was that one you pointed out?
This one's been around for years.
Kellogg's Just Right.
Yeah, it's a little bit expensive.
£3.50.
But it is clearly marked somewhere. Somewhere on the back. Yeah, it's tiny, but it is clearly marked.
If you're a wine drinker, you'll find quite a few wines at Sainsbury's clearly marked vegan, including these 3, which we're getting for the weekend, because it'd be rude not to. What a sparse trolley. Here we haven't got much at all, just got to pick up some olives now. But we'll show you the freezers and the sauces before we go back to the car. Okay, when it comes to the freezer section, Sainsbury's have got quite a lot of their own brand products at really good prices. So you've got your Plant Pioneers 4 no sausage rolls for £1.19. That's of course price matched with Aldi and Lidl. You've got no chicken chunks for if you want to make your own curry or whatever. Ultimate plant burgers and the box of 8 vegan burgers that they've always done for £2.25. But 3 for 2 on all of this stuff at the moment. So you obviously get the cheapest one free. Sweet potato and avocado burgers. The no meat mince is £1.86 and it's really good. I've kind of stuck with that one for years. The no beef meatballs are really good, £1.42. That does spaghetti and meatballs twice for Jason and I. Southern fried no chicken burgers, £1.69. Plant-based chicken breasts, £1.53. Katsu style no chicken fillets, £1.79. No chicken Kievs, £1.99. There they are, see. Spicy bean quarter pounders, £1.69. Vegetable quarter pounders, £1.69. And 4 quinoa and sweet potato burgers, £2.15. That's just Plant Pioneers stuff. Oh, what's this? Somebody's... Let's shift them. Lasagna. Plant Pioneers lasagna, £2. That looks quite big, that.
Fantastic.
Doesn't it?
That's 400 grams, yeah. Let me have a look. You go on to next.
Yeah, and then they've got a load of Linda McCartney stuff. Again, most of it is vegan, but do check your labels always, because you never know. Obviously, cheese and leek plats aren't, but it says to vegetarian cheese and leek plats, as if they're trying to let you know. Beyond Meat burgers, a lot of the green cuisine stuff, including burgers and chicken-free dippers, fishless fingers, loads of stuff. And on it goes. And VFC, who were the first ones to try and, you know, compete with KFC, vegan fried chicken. Really, really good stuff, should you fancy giving it a bash. £3 in here at the moment. Strong Roots, great products. Sweet potato hash brown, pumpkin and spinach burgers. And they've got a lot of this stuff as well. The This Isn't Chicken Tenders, Isn't Pieces, and Isn't Pork Sausages. Vegetarian Butcher. Crispy chicken burger, £2.75. And Bessie's, is that vegan?
I don't think so. I mean, I'll check, but I'm 95% it isn't. Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
It's a great selection in the freezers, though. It really is.
Yeah, cracking stuff.
And as I just said to Paul as well before, although Sainsbury's haven't put out a lot of new stuff for Veganuary, what they have done is they've put offers on in the freezers and in the chilled section.
Yeah, it's pretty much all 3 for 2 at the moment, which is great. Right, onward to the final stages. We just sorted the freezer out and pulled everything to the front because we're like that. Cornettos, gluten-free and vegan, £3.50 for a packet of 4. Vegan almond magnums, £3 with your Nectar card for 3 in the box, and the classics, and of course the classic and one of the best ice creams, Swedish glacé, smooth vanilla and delightful raspberry, £3.25. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. So just looking at all these down here, for example, spiced jerk sauce 160, sticky teriyaki 170, Kansas barbecue 155, and medium peri peri, all by Sainsbury's. Oh, that's 160 by the way. They're all clearly marked vegan, every one of them. See, right there. And you'll find that with a lot of sauces and jars of things. Yeah, they just have a lot of vegan stuff in here, so it's always worth having a right good look, and they have a huge selection. You alright?
Yeah, I was just thinking about on the end here we've got mayo.
Yes.
Sure, fork that.
Well, let's have a totter down here, shall we? Right here's where he's talking about. So Hellman's plant-based mayo in jars and in bottles. Sainsbury's of course do their own vegan mayo. They've got this one plain, and they've got, that's a garlic one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, they do a garlic one as well.
It's okay.
It's okay. Some people might really like it. We like that. Yeah, we like the Hellman stuff. So we're not getting much today, just literally a few bits, and we'll see you back in the car. Okay, we're back in the car. Our shop was 30 then, but like 17 of that was wine.
Yeah.
So 13 quid because it was just bits.
We're trying to be clever. We're trying to be smart. When we're doing these shopping vlogs, sometimes we just buy stuff because we want it. But then sometimes, occasionally, we forget that we're lucky to have a freezer full of food at home and cupboards full of food.
Yeah.
You know, because we did a good shop at Lidl and we picked up quite a lot of stuff from Aldi.
That's the joy of doing these shopping vlogs, is we get to go and pick all the best bits that we then get to show you guys. I have to tell you this bit. We stood in there for what felt like 15 to 20 minutes after we'd done the bread section before we could do anything else, because they had such an annoying this is the fire, this is a test of the fire alarm system, and we were like, well, come on then, do the fire alarm. Don't just keep saying that. No, he kept saying it every 20 seconds. Every 20 seconds for minutes and minutes and minutes.
It was probably about 10 minutes, to be fair. If, like Paul said, it felt like 20 minutes, but it was probably about 10. 10 minutes is too long anyway.
I nearly gave up. After 5 minutes, I was like, we can't film with him going on like that with his recorded voice, thinking he's summer, and then it turned into an actual fire alarm, and it was like, all staff must leave the premises. Like, harsh.
It was.
Harsh, Brenda.
It was a bit too much to deal with when you're trying to do a shopping vlog. Do you know what I mean? But you know what? Aside from that mild bit of negativity, Sainsbury's, great offerings, you know. I think, as we said right at the start in the opener, the prices are quite reasonable when all's said and done. They are quite reasonable, particularly on a lot of the tinned stuff, especially, you know, I don't think we showed it in any detail. There might have been a sweeping shot, but like, you know, your chickpeas on the world food aisle, stuff like that, your pastas.
Dried ingredients, rices, and pastas. We always get our wholemeal pasta from here. We get our favourite bread from here, which is the Farmhouse wholemeal seeded loaf. It's like £1.30 now, isn't it? But it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
We've had that for a long time.
Like we said, great offering from Sainsbury's. You know, I can't fault them. We've been Sainsbury's customers for a very long time. It's just that over the last couple of years, we have branched out and have started shopping at other places and picking stuff up, like Paul said before. 1, because we're doing shopping vlogs anyway. 2, because we're very lucky to be surrounded by supermarkets.
Yeah, I can't. We often say because we see a lot of our friends overseas, and our subscribers say we don't have this choice. we don't have this. But even people over here in the UK say, my Sainsbury's doesn't have that, my Aldi doesn't have that. So we just must be really lucky. Move to Oldham, everybody. Within a couple of miles distance of our house, we've got a great Tesco's, a great Sainsbury's, a great Aldi, a great Lidl, a great Asda, and a great Morrison's.
Northern working class town.
Waitrose is quite a drive.
Waitrose is half an hour out, but we're a northern working class town. You know, back in the day, we were a hub for global industry, but not now.
Cotton industry.
We're just a normal working class town in the north of England.
Oh, they did spin a lot of cotton in this town. On bobbins and dobbins and everything, you know.
The fact of the matter is, we know we're lucky lads. We're lucky lads, and we feel for those of you that are not in the situation that we're in.
Feel for you a bit.
But yeah, absolutely top notch little shopping vlog in Sainsbury's today. Other than the fire alarm testing, happy days, yeah.
Yeah, we're now going to call at Farm Foods on our way home to get some edamame, because you can get it in there for like it was 89p, it went up to 129, the cheeky beggars. But it's great edamame, so we're going to go and get some. Hope you've enjoyed this, hope you found it useful. If you have, please consider subscribing to the channel. Oh, it's one of those little birds that looks like a... Have you seen them little black and white birds that look like baby magpies? They've got a little sticky out bit at the back as well. They're not baby magpies, I don't know what they are, but they're gorgeous.
I'm going to call it a chaff.
Hope you found this useful. Please consider subscribing, consider giving the video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends and family. Love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves. Oh, it's getting crazy in this car park. Let's get out. So, count of 4. Back in the bags and looking
Looking at us, wondering what we're doing while we're both staring at a phone, talking.